Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another solo leveling Arise video, and this is going to be an in-depth guide for Meilin Fisher, so pretty excited about this new hunter. Originally I wasn't really going to summon for her because I already have Sayo, Alicia, and Nam, but I figured hey, may as well do a guide to help you guys out if you do summon for her. I think she's pretty cool and is definitely a good support based character. So yeah, we'll go into weapons, skills, artifacts, and also playtest at the end of this video. So yeah, obviously she has her own hunter weapon here. You definitely want to use this if you have it. If not, there is a good backup. You could go with the Ancient Grimoire, and the reason for this is because she scales off HP. Now, she's not going to do an insane amount of damage. She's more of a support-based hunter, but just using what she scales off of is going to increase her damage by a little bit. So, yeah, just try to use stuff that is based off HP. And then, just so you guys know, you can just get the weapon from the tournament here. So you just got to do the missions and then roll your dice and then it'll get you the weapon here. So yeah, basically that's the gist of her weapon. Moving on to skills. Now she has a pretty long list of passives and I have her at the A2. So just to give you guys a quick idea, you want to get her to at least A1, if not A2. I think A2 is kind of the sweet spot if you're kind of like a free to play / low spender. A5 is basically just for the whales. I wouldn't recommend this unless, you know, you spend a lot of money for whatever reason. But if you're a low spender or free to play like me, then yeah, I think you can stop at the A2 mark. And then just to give you a quick idea of her passive, it's based off these skills here. So there's Rear Lash, there is her QTE Cat Rush. So basically, based off these skills, she's gonna activate these two passives right here, which increases water damage by 8% for 16 seconds, and then also increases attack and defense by another 8% for 16 seconds. But this can stack, so this basically just gives your team an insane amount of buffs. And if you guys are noticing, attack and defense is, I think attack is the main stat. That's what Alicia scales off of, so she's really meant to be paired with Alicia at the end of the day. There's not too many hunters that scale off defense. For example, like Sayo scales off HP. I think Nam scales off HP as well. So the defense, it just is for survivability, not necessarily damage, but the attack damage passive is good for Alicia. And then yeah, we can kind of finish up by reading the rest of her passive. There's this other one where she'll also like tank the damage for whoever has the most attack damage, I think. So basically, instead of like Alicia taking the brute force of damage if you get hit, instead Meilin will take that. And then I also like her A2 here as well, which, yeah, basically just increases your entire team's attack and defense by 8%. So again, that's just kind of stacking on what this already did as well. So just a lot of stacks for stats for your team. So I think that in terms of support, she's probably one of the best. I know that Min is also up there as like one of the best. So I think that they're kind of fighting right now for the top spot, but I really do like her a lot. So she's very helpful, and especially in the new content for Fragment of Brilliant Light. I'm going to do a separate video on that, by the way, guys. I know it's a very difficult content. Even on my main, I was kind of struggling a little bit with just like the beginning of it, but yeah, so I'll come out with some videos for that. So look out for, yeah, the Brilliant Light content that should be coming out soon. And then, yeah, I can just finish up with her artifacts, and I'll keep this pretty simple, short and sweet. You're mostly looking in terms of substats for these. For the main artifact gear sets, you guys should probably go Destroyer. If you don't have Destroyer, you could go with the Holy set or the Noble Sacrifice. This gives you HP. So this isn't a bad backup. If you don't have either of these, I guess you could go the one-hit kill set, but I don't really recommend that. I think the Holy Hat or the Destroyer set, or sorry, not the Holy Hat, but the Holy set and the Destroyer set, these are probably going to be your best bet. And then on the right hand side, I would literally just go the Outstanding, so Aquamarine. I wouldn't really use anything else except for this, so I'm not really going to go into what's best for secondary. I think that you just kind of have to go Aquamarine because that is going to be big buffs for your team. So alright guys, that's pretty much everything in terms of her artifacts, skills, weapon that I covered. So yeah, let's hop into a playtest and kind of see how she feels. So I'm just gonna do, I can do tier 10, but it's a little bit of, it's a battle. So I'll just be comfortable on tier 9, and then this is kind of like my hunter setup. And yeah, let's jump in. Now I think that I don't have enough break damage for this. I think Nam is also a good shout for Cerberus, but I kind of just melt Cerberus down anyways. So yeah. The key thing about Meilin as well is that she doesn't get a lot of playtime. She kind of just comes in for like a few seconds, does her couple skills, and then you kind of spawn in Alicia, so I'll show you guys right now. So we just want to use her skills a little bit. Dodge, and then summon Alicia, and then now Alicia's going to do quite a bit more damage here. So yeah, let's just see how much Alicia's doing. So a lot of damage. We already got him to do his thingy right here. Okay, we'll switch to Sayo. Dodge some of these. Okay, then I'll bring her back out. Yep, we'll do our skills. We can pop our ult here too. Just have to dodge for a second. And then we're going to want to switch to Alicia. Alright, cool. So let's see how much damage we do. And also pop my ult. And this should kind of melt down Cerberus, so. Boom, boom, boom. Basically went from 40% HP to 30% HP in like 1 second, so pretty insane damage as you can see for your team. He's doing his last rage. Yeah, I'm not even really breaking his break bar too, which you guys should be doing honestly, but I'm at the point where I just kind of do, you know, so much damage where I don't really need to break him too much. But we'll go ahead and do that right now, and then he's basically going to be done for here. I'll do the combo one last time. So boom, boom, bring out Alicia, and this guy should be dead. Yep. And that's the fight, guys. So I hope this video was helpful. Obviously, yeah, great support character, going to be very useful in the workshop of Brilliant Light. If you do have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to leave them down below in the description of the video. We also have a Discord server going, so feel free to join that as well. If you guys want to kind of partake in the community a little bit more, we're like just answering questions, going through how we can progress through the different content. It is fairly challenging, especially with the newer content. So yeah, guys, thanks again for tuning in here. I appreciate all the love and support. If you do like the video and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.